And we sort of researched other artists that are similar to ours on things like YouTube, Twitter, and just generally Google, to see what their start images were, and to help us show what we wanted to portray through our artists. We looked at the narrative in their videos and the different conventions of mainly pop videos, as that's what we were intending to make. And we saw like the general conventions were like having the girl next door star image, having like a youthful theme, like youth having fun, and we also use the internet to collect feedback from the audience to see if they like the idea.
See if they liked the idea, and also they like could understand the start image of our artist. And then we also use SurveyMonkey for post-production afterwards to see if they liked the CD cover, and see if they liked all the 3 products.
Yeah, and an example of the way we use the feedback to sort of make changes to our idea was our original digipack cover there was a black background, but some of the target audience said they thought it didn't look right, so we changed it to white, which they gave better feedback on. So we filmed an animatic on an iPhone. We drew a hand drawn storyboard, which we then
like of every shot of the clear shots with a description of what would be happening in that shot, so it's clear. And then we used our iPhones to film an animatic, and so each storyboard shot would be to the beat of the song. So when it came to filming, we were able to use the animatic to see what shot would appear at what time.
The use of the iPhone allowed it to be easily movable, so it was portable, so it was easy to move to film each shot and get it cut right in
instead of
time.
using a big camera,
which would be heavier. And we, as I say, we cut the images to the beat to know where everything was going to be when we began to film.
And like compared to AS, we just did the storyboard, but using an animatic helped us really like visualise what our music video was going to turn out like, and see if it would all work, and all the beats and the cuts and the shots would fit in the time of the song. So this was like more effective than just doing a storyboard.
It also allowed us to realise if we needed more or less shots, and we ended up actually needing more shots to get across what we wanted to portray through the narrative and through the start image. We decided that we need more of the performance element to get across the start image. So the main music video we filmed on a digital camera,
a semi-professional Canon camera,
and the fact that it was digital made it a lot easier to be more creative in the shots that we were taking. We could film shots from different angles and positions, because as it used a memory card, we had more storage compared to AES when we were filming onto a tape, which meant we had limited storage.
And also like we were allowed to pick our genre. We chose pop, so like we were able to be more creative and choose our camera shots and choose the conventions that fitted to the music video. Whereas last year in AS we were given a genre, so we had to like fit.
We were more restricted.
Fit all our camera angles and positionings to that genre to like appeal to that genre. Whereas this year we picked pop genre. So
we edited our music video using Premiere Pro and After Effects. We did things differently to AS by cutting lip syncing to the beat of the music. We also did things such as
to match the visuals and the lyrics.
Yeah, we also did like zooming into shots to bring them to life, which was something we completely didn't do at AS.
Which enabled us to use After Effects, so our editing was more creative, because we had to create a freeze frame of the video we were going to use, and then create a flash over it, so when it zoomed in it would look realistic, like the camera was going into the picture.
And we also did things such as split screens, which was more creative than AS. And we created our digipack on Photoshop and our website on Wix. And the combination of our main products and our ancillary text was effective, because they all linked, they had a connecting theme. The
colour scheme and like the glitter that ran through the music video and website and the digipack, and the Polaroids that were in the music video featured on the website.
And did you get?
Yeah, because the front of the Digipack was a Polaroid.
And on the website, you were also able to watch the music video and buy the CD, which meant that they connected well. The camera we used to film our music video was a Sony FX100, which is a semi-professional camera, digital camera. It had a memory card, which means we could film more. So we had more storage, and we did different types of shots.
We did like mainly close-ups in the studio to show her lip syncing and to sell her as an artist and sell her looks.
Star image.
And we also used like a few close-ups in the bedroom scene to show her looking at the Polaroids and to like engage.
The reason why we used close-up shots was because she's a new artist in the market, so we wanted her target audience to familiarise themselves with her
and relate to her. We also decided to use some medium and long shots to show more of the locations and scenery, which further helped the audience relate to the narrative.
Because they would see that it's like her bedroom, everyday locations, that they had a boyfriend or
to make it seem like a girl next door.
They would hang out in those sort of places with their boyfriends, and it's just, if it shows her bedroom, it shows she's just a normal girl. They can connect with her, they can relate. Also, we used like panning shots of her body in the studio to show her clothes and her looks, to show them as like just normal everyday clothes.
And also the panning shots and the tilt shots just made it more interesting for the audience to watch. So if we weren't sticking to just the normal standard shots, the adding of different shots, such as the panning, made it slightly more interesting, more enjoyable to watch, something different.
And we used also like a few high angle shots, like when she was leaning back on the bed, and we got inspiration from looking on the internet and using YouTube as a digital technology to get inspiration from other music videos. So in Sherlock's video, we saw that they used this high angle shot when she lied back on the bed, so we wanted to incorporate that as well.